Hey Book Club, Dan here from One Man Book Club with a major nerd out edition of One Man Book Club's 1 Minute Book Reviews, because I'm going to be reviewing for you Brandon Sanderson's newest Stormlight Archive entry, Rhythm of War. And holy cow, I mean, I love it. I'm such a nerd over this stuff. Rhythm of War is over 1,200 pages, and I still want more. It was my biggest, or I should say, most anticipated release of 2020. I honestly wondered how it could possibly top its predecessor, Oathbringer, because Oathbringer was amazing. And obviously, though, I shouldn't have worried. I mean, this is Brandon Sanderson we're talking about. Rhythm of War delivered the big moments I was hoping for. It brought me even bigger character moments that I wasn't even expecting. And man, when it comes to Cosmere lore, this book literally broke my brain. It gave me even more than I knew I needed. Brandon Sanderson, if you are not familiar, he is the king of the climax. His biggest moments are the biggest you're going to read anywhere. How big are they? Well, they're so big that his fans have given them a name. They call them the Sanderlanche because they are huge. Now, I'm not talking about an exciting chapter towards the end of a book. I'm talking about 900 pages of slow build-up and anticipation, followed by 200 pages of heart-stopping, white-knuckled, shout-out-loud, fist-pumping, standing up and cheering Sanderlanche. Now, don't get me wrong. The 900 pages of build-up is awesome. It's exciting. There's micro climaxes throughout. It's not like it's boring when I say it's a slow buildup. I just mean the way he puts together the story is all geared toward ending up with this 200-page amazing climax. Yeah, I mean, literally a Brandon Sanderson climax of a book is as long as some regular-sized, novels. So it's amazing. That's what you get when you read a Brandon Sanderson book. And did Rhythm of War deliver? Did it deliver at Sanderlanche? Oh my word, it absolutely did. I mean, my heart is still racing while I'm thinking about it right now. And I turned the last page over 72 hours ago. Like I tell everyone, though, you can't have these supreme highs without an equal low. And the Rhythm of War lows were rough. I didn't expect to be emotionally drained at the end, but I was. There were tears involved. This is powerful, powerful stuff. The character arcs in Rhythm of War are just tremendous. There's no standard stereotypes here. Brandon Sanderson has done a great thing, and I appreciate what he's done because he's taken this book as an opportunity to help destigmatize mental illness. I'm certain you'll appreciate this too, because these characters, as we know from previous books, they're as broken as we are, and Rhythm of War goes even further to illustrate that. They suffer from anxiety, depression, PTSD, self-doubt. There's one character even that has dissociative identity disorder. I mean, they're real. They're us. They come from a fantasy world, but they are us. They struggle. They don't necessarily get better, but they deal, and they become heroes. Now, to be honest, I did feel like there were some elements that dragged a little longer than I would have liked. I mean, I wasn't as enamored with the flashbacks this time around, and if I'm honest, when I got to the flashback chapter, I sort of silently hoped to myself it'd be short so I could get back to the present time in the story. That 900-page build-up to the climax, man, it was awesome, don't get me wrong, but it sure felt like our heroes took a lot of beatings this time around before they finally got to give it back. But like I said, those lows equate to the highs, and by the time they got them back, by the time they got to give back, they did big time. I talk about a Sanderlanche. And the Cosmere? Well, let's just say that after Rhythm of War, we're no longer passively looking for nice little Cosmere Easter eggs hidden in the story like we used to. After reading this, I felt like the Cosmere came out and smacked me in the face. And I liked it. Thanks to Rhythm of War, the Cosmere just got a lot smaller. So, did Rhythm of War deliver? Yeah, it delivered. It delivered like Santa Claus on Christmas morning. Best for 16 and up, just because of there's violence, as you know from Sanderson's books. Complexity and length are the reasons. There's no language or sex. So, advanced 14-year-olds could read this. I just feel like, the 14-year-olds I know would have a hard time with the length and the complexity. So anyway, that's the only content issue I would say. Other than that, Rhythm of War is amazing. It delivered on everything I wanted it to be, and I'm so happy and excited to share it with you. Let me know what you think after you've read it. Happy reading, everyone.